Alright, I'm going to show the some healing chips on the Tyr. These are a nice combination because every time you do your healing pulse, you get an extra 10%. And since I have two chips, I get 20%. So this is the one I'm talking about, recurrent reconstructive repairer. And so the Tyr with the pulse does 40,000 healing. So you get that basically that pulse every 10 seconds when you're cycling through your ability. So here we go. Alright, so I run rhymes on the Tyr because they trigger the chips, like the suppression, pretty quickly. Other fire weapons just don't really stack, so it's painfully slow. You can see that was almost an instantaneous suppression. It's hard to watch if you watch the little icons in the upper right. Yeah, and even if the rhymes aren't doing a lot of damage, they can keep you alive a lot longer because I'm suppressing them. Alright, so I'm going to slow the clip down. Watch the upper left. You can see how there's an initial pulse when I flip, and then that second pulse is that 20% bonus. So that healed me up all the way, which is pretty nice. Okay, now I'm going to show you another game. Look, it's already 2 minutes in and I'm down 2 bots. So bringing out the Tyr, third bot, same chips. They're assaulting pretty good here. I'm going to try to take out this hawk right away that was dropping. Fortunately, they're pretty squishy when they're not murderizing everybody. Center looks pretty good, so I'm just going to walk over and take it, no problem. I always like to hit those rockets for the suppression ability. Now I'm slowing this down again so you can see I'm taking so much damage, and you can't even see all that extra pulse, but basically saved my last stand. Got shot by the 2 Ravanas with Storm, so that's doing pretty significant amount of damage. Fortunately, there's a lot of other juicy targets that the Ravanas can shoot at, but again, there's a pulse, just a sliver of extra fill, but everything helps. So I've already done about 2 minutes in this bot, which is double my previous 2. Again, there's that suppression on that Fenrir. Trying to save that Ares for the shield. This is just a horrible brawl in center. Finally lost last stand. I think I'd go down here pretty quick. I think this game kind of unraveled pretty quick after this, so it's not worth really showing more, but that was all. Just want to show a couple examples of that Tyr really kicking butt with those chips. It's one of the other healing chips are a little bit too hard to trigger in my opinion, like, taking 100,000 damage for 10 or 15% heal is a pretty significant chunk, and that's only going to trigger once. So Tyr just seems like a nice bot for really synergizing with those Tyrs or the chips that I showed you. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. Tyr right now is definitely one of my more enjoyable bots to play. It's a little bit more dynamic than the Blitz and other bots that can just survive like crazy. But Yeah, well, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.
Titan Slayer.